You are now tuned in to the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Good morning, everybody. We are here at the lovely Medici Lounge, just opened up. Our next guest is a hairstylist, nightclub owner, mother, and a wife. She beat the odds, and Nightlife has helped her overcome some extremely tough times. She is known as Suzy Ashworth. It's a pleasure to be in your presence. How are you feeling today?
Hi, Jmack. I'm so excited to have you here. We love our home at Medici, and to have you come here and just come interview you is a blessing. Thank you.
Oh, no, the pleasure's all mine. I want to give you a round of applause for inviting me. This place is amazing, not for nothing. Like, as soon as I came in, I was like, oh, this is on another level. You know, you got the artwork on the walls. You sure that's not a Mona Lisa over there?
Oh, it could be.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Episode 75. Suzy Ashworth. We're going to get into the intro real quick, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace.
Once again, it's an honor to have you on the platform. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm going to give you another round of applause. I'm so excited today, not for nothing. I woke up early. You know, I was waiting for this like almost the whole week. How are you feeling overall?
I'm feeling so good. This is the first time I've ever been on a podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect, but I'm loving your vibe, and I think this is going to be awesome. I'm excited to be here.
No, I know we're going to have a great vibe on this, and we're going to inform people on the lovely venue, and it's going to be a lot to talk about, but it's not going to feel like it's a, it's not going to feel like an interview. It's going to feel like a vibe. You know what I mean? So I like to start from the very beginning. For those out there who are not familiar, what's your name and where are you from?
So my name is Suzy Ashworth, and I am actually from Providence, Rhode Island. That's where I grew up and was raised. I did live in Portugal for a short time when I was 4 with my grandmother. Yep. But for the most part, I have been either between like Mass or Rhode Island.
Okay, so more or less you came here when you was 4, back and forth to Mass and Rhode Island is what you're saying?
Yeah, so my dad and my mom were in and out, like, so they would be together, not be together, be together. So I would go, we moved to Massachusetts to be with my dad and his family. And then when they broke up, we'd back to Providence. So we kind of did a little bit of
the back and forth.
Yeah, New Bedford, Fall River, Taunton, and then it was like Providence. And but for the most part, it was here. So
yeah, a lot of people. When I first moved out here, I'm gonna be honest. There was 2 things I didn't really know about being from Queens, New York. It was Cape Verdeans and Portuguese people.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, and then like the first girl that I actually like was cool with, she put me on a Fall River, and she's like, "Yeah, there's mad Portuguese people from here." And I was like,
the
"Okay,
best food ever."
yeah, you have delicious food. I'll give you that. And you have some really good like they do like these. I don't know if you probably been obviously, but like they do like these big events where like the community goes and they have like these clubs. Yes.
Okay, so my family is all Portuguese musicians. So my uncle Mario Duar is a huge Portuguese singer, and my cousin is actually the drummer for Jorge Ferreira, who is huge internationally. So I grew up every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, being at those events in every single city. And if it wasn't there, because it's winter, we were at a Portuguese club or a restaurant, and it was all singing and dancing. So the love for music has been in me since I was literally a little girl.
A little girl. That is so cool.
Every
That's so
family
cool.
party, every family function, it was singing, it was dancing, it was playing guitar, playing the piano, the whole shebang. So
I'm funny. It's good that you mentioned that because I was doing my research and I came across that you did face some hard times, specifically like I want to say maybe depression. And to be honest, it touched me because I have battled with addiction, tragic losses, and depression as well. And I know you had like a tragedy that kind of like shifted like where your life was going. Would you like to speak more on that for those out there watching?
yeah, my sister, we were very, very close, and she had a lot of she had addiction problems and stuff too, and she got into the wrong crowd, unfortunately, and she, came out of it, went in, went out, but eventually at 23 she was murdered. And
oh man, sorry to hear that.
It was sad. It was tragic. It's hard, and I get sentimental like talking about it because it's like still like is heartening to me. She had a 4-year-old son who is now 24.
Wow.
Yeah, and but it was a hard time. Like my mom, you know, lost herself to alcohol at that time because she couldn't deal with the loss of a child. And you know, it's sad to lose your sister. Like it was so tragic, and it happened so fast. Like I wasn't expecting it. And then I lost my mom at the same time because she couldn't deal with it, you know. And I was so upset, so depressed, and it was hard to like get up every day and get dressed. Like I remember I had a manager at the time, and he looked at me and he said, "Listen, you're the type of person that likes to get dressed and put your makeup on and do your hair, and that's who you are, and it makes you feel good." And at that time, I was just in sweatpants every day. Like I was like, I don't want to like get out.
You didn't even want to get out of bed.
I didn't want to get out of bed, and you know, I had really good friends who were there to support me and family, and they pulled me out and they said, "That's it, we're going out. We're going to the club. We're going to go dancing." And I think it saves me. Like it really, like the music healed me. I would go there. I would be with my friends. I would meet new friends, and I would just get lost in the music. Like
That's awesome.
I would dance my night away, and I felt better little by little. Suzy came back, right?
Yeah.
It was like I'd have these moments of like depression, but then I would come back again and say, okay, I'm starting to recognize myself again. I can do this, like, you know. But it really was the nightlife that really helps me along with my friends and family. That
So it was safe to say like your like music became like therapeutic for you, right? Like a way out, no?
Oh my God, it was so therapeutic. It was my way out. It was my way to close my mind and forget about what was actually going on because I had to go to trial.
Absolutely.
I mean, and trial was 3 years before it started.
Sheesh.
I was on the like hiding out because I was scared of my sister's murderer at the time.
Right.
I didn't know like what he was gonna do, and you know, so there was so many things that were going in my head, and I remember getting out of work and going different ways home so I wasn't followed, like, you know. And
you felt like you were like part of the mafia type shit, right? That shit's crazy.
It was a
Oh my
terrible,
God.
terrible story, yeah. And but yeah, so I would go to the club and I would just forget about it. I'd have a smile and I would dance, and it literally, like, if you ever go and you like feel chills on your body,
Absolutely.
or you're like, oh my God, this song, it just takes me back. Or I would think of my sister.
I even
you know?
cried through music. No. Like that's why, like me, I get in so much of a zone.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be good or bad,
Yeah.
but music can literally bring tears out of me.
Yeah.
It can make me zone out to the point where I'm hearing the same song over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, like what music could do, right?
Oh my God, it is so. I mean, you listen to music when you're in love, right? There's
Right.
those songs that you're like, all right, it's sexy time.
Yeah.
Or you listen to music if you're really sad and you like you broke up with somebody and now you want to cry, right?
Yeah,
you listen
yeah.
to that, or it's like. My kids are so cute. Like they still like every time my wedding song comes on, "Mommy, Daddy, this is your."
Do you
wedding
remember this song? Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and they dance with us. My husband will dance with my daughter in the kitchen.
Right.
My son will dance with me. Or the song that I walk down the aisle, my daughter goes, "Turn it up, Mom. This is the song that
Yeah.
you walk down the aisle," and it's so special, right?
Yeah.
And like I'm doing hair sometimes because I'm a hairstylist as well.
I definitely want to talk about that,
Yeah.
but go ahead.
But the songs will come on like from my wedding or me walking down the aisle, and I'm like, oh my God, this was just the best day of my life. Like, you know, there's
Yeah.
just so much that music can do to you. Like,
Absolutely.
whether it's sad or happy. I mean, there's so many emotions, right?
Well, like they say, music is life.
it's life.
You know, and you need, like me, I can't go a day without music.
Yeah.
I listen to music every day religiously.
day.
You know, like I have to have music. I have to have my AirPods. If I lose my AirPods, it's like people with their vape.
Oh, it's
where the
crazy.
fuck are my AirPods?
I can't go without
Yeah.
it. I can't go without
My
it.
dog has chewed my AirPods. I have to buy fucking $300 AirPods the same day.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm a lunatic when it comes to shit like
That's
that.
awesome.
So, you know, I wanted to get all that out the way first because we've got to highlight on all the beautiful things that you have done in life. Now, so we'll start with hair. First, you became a hairstylist, correct?
I was, yeah. So I worked in the club scene my whole life, like since I was a young girl. Like I worked
Okay.
in Providence. I was a waitress though.
Okay.
So I was a waitress, but I worked in Boston. I worked in Providence. I worked in New York. I worked in Vegas. So
Oh,
I
wow.
was all over the place.
Yeah.
But I loved it. And I think even working as a waitress, I'm still listening to music, right? And so
Yeah.
everyone who knows me from my old jobs are like, when I opened up a nightclub, like, this is you.
Yeah.
Because I was the waitress that was singing and dancing in the like well
Yeah.
and having a good old time.
Like you loved your job. You
I
wasn't miserable.
I loved And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
loved it.
yeah.
I loved the people that came in. I loved my job. Like I just had so much fun doing it.
Yeah.
So I do have like a background in the industry.
It's crazy how everything comes full circle,
It
no?
comes full circle.
Yeah,
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 it comes
yeah.
full circle. And then I decided that I was too old to waitress, right? So I was like,
It's like bottle girls, right? Not to
Yes.
cut you out. Like, when are you gonna stop being a bottle? Or
Yeah.
girls that strip and shit. Like, I think you're already at that cutoff mark. Like,
yeah, like I was like, I can't do this forever. What am I gonna do? Like I need to do something else. So, at the time I had a friend who was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, you know what? I always loved hair and makeup. You know? I was always naturally good at it. I did my hair and makeup since I was like in 4th grade. My mom's like, you can't wear makeup. I was like, all right, mom, bye, go to work.
That's
And
me
I would
with
put
my daughter
makeup-
now.
Yeah, I'd be in her makeup. I would take the red pistachios, make like lip stain. I would make like a blush out of it. Like, I did updos for my hair when I was in the 5th, 6th grade. Like I just naturally always did it. So I went to school for it and it was a hustle. So I waitressed at night and then during the day I was in school and then I was going to New York every weekend. Like
What school did you go to? Not to cut you
I
off.
went to Tony and Guy, which is the
Oh,
best.
he is. It's funny
Yeah.
because I wanted to become a barber, and they're like, "You need to go to Tony and Guy," and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" When I looked him up, they're like,
Yes.
"He's the best." So you went there. You were also juggling a job.
Yes.
And did you have children at this point?
No children. I
Okay.
had children later in life. I was just going to New York to party with my friends in New York. I was dating someone at the time in New York. So
Yeah.
I had a pretty full schedule, but I feel like when you like something so much, you just figure it out, right? You
Right.
just like do it.
Make it happen.
You just make it happen. And I think I'm just that person that is like, all right, we're just going to do what we got to do.
Right.
Like, and I did it. And it was the best time. I loved the school I went to. I had so much fun. I got so much experience. I was working in fashion shows. I was doing like TV. I was working like, just doing all these things that I never thought I would do.
And that right there must have like opened the door for you. Like, wow, this is really like motivating. No,
Yeah.
like I'm doing this for a reason.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
then even the school that I went to played really good music. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie, that's how I picked the school too.
Right.
I was like, they got some good tunes going right
Yeah.
now. Like, so it was just a lot of fun. Like, so I did that. I was supposed to move to New York, and then last minute I said, I don't know if I can do New York. My dad had gotten really sick, and he almost died, and he was hospitalized. And they didn't think he was going to make it, and he was in a coma for like 3 months. And it was a big transition for me. It was like, okay, I'm getting ready to move to New York, but can I leave my family? And at the time, my mom was still alive, and she was still like battling the stuff with my
Her
sister.
problems.
And then I had my nephew who, my sister died, so I was a big part of his life. I tried
Right.
to do for him what she would do for him, so I would pick him up on the weekends, and I tried to do as much as I could as if I was my sister,
Yeah.
So there was a lot of responsibility, like a lot of like taking care of my parents, take care of my nephew, like, and doing what I needed to do for them, or do I pursue what I want to do for me?
Family first, no?
Family first. I chose
yeah.
family. And you know what? It worked out great because then my girlfriend owned a salon, JLS Hair Design.
Nice. Shout
And-
outs to her.
Yes.
That's awesome.
She was amazing.
And where's that at?
So
Where's
that's
that?
in North Providence. And so she was like, you're not going to Boston. You're not going to New York. You're staying with me. And at the time she had a 4-chair salon. And I was like, there's no room in your salon for me because it was booked. And she said, you can rotate. And I said, I'll work 1 day a week and then I'll go work in Boston. And she said, nope. I go to get my hair done. She goes, I'm bringing you somewhere. I got a new salon. We're opening it up. And she opened up this big salon and I went to go work for her. It was the best thing I ever did. I had so much fun.
Right.
I learned so much. And honestly, it was another place that it was family, right?
Doesn't it become like, just to elaborate on that, like everything happens for a reason?
Everything
at that
happens for
moment?
a reason.
Right?
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. She's one of the most talented hairstylists I've ever met.
Right.
And she loves to educate and just pours everything out of her.
Right.
And I learned a lot. And like, the girls that worked there were amazing. The salon was amazing. And we had so much opportunity. Like from there, I was working like, doing like photo shoots. I was doing like the fashion weeks. I was traveling to Italy to learn hair color.
You went to Italy
I went
too?
to Italy,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
like, it was
major
insane. I
right
went
there.
to-
Holy shit. You have a crazy story. Like, this is awesome. You never know who you meet, right? It turns
Yeah.
into that. So, I've always wanted to go to Italy. I'm not going to turn this about me now, but
awesome.
did you go to like, I'm Catholic. I don't know about you, but like, did you go to like the Colosseum out there,
So-
Rome and all that good stuff?
So I did get to do a little bit of touring, but when I was there, as soon as I finished my trip, my mom passed away.
Oh my
So
God.
I know I have
It's
a
like
lot of tragedy.
everything's time something's going good, but that's how life is, right? Ups and downs, ups and downs.
Ups and downs, yeah. So it was a good moment because I was like, oh my God, I'm in Italy and this is great, and I'm doing these classes and I loved it, and I met all these great people. And then the last day of my class, my aunt called me and was like, you need to come home.
Oh,
your mom
my
died.
goodness.
And so I had to fly home, which was sad, you know, because I wasn't ready for my mom to die. You know, like I knew I was preparing myself for my mom to die because I knew she had like given up on life. But it's sad, you know, like you never want that. So now like it was like my sister was gone, my mom was gone, and then I couldn't even find a flight home.
On top of all this shit going on, would you fucking imagine?
It was crazy. So yeah, so I finally had to buy like a whole new flight. I got home, and that's how I started dating my husband, believe it or not. So it's a tragedy, but then my husband came to me. Like we were working together at another nightclub. Like he owned a security company, and he did security for the club, and I was a VIP hostess and in charge of all the girls. And he was like, we were friends, like, and he wanted to date, and I was just like, I'm all set. I don't want no guys.
I'm about my money right now.
I'm about my friends.
I don't need you.
I was like, he was like, girl, like you're so hard, and I was just like, I just was on a one path mind. And when my mom died, he picked me up from the airport in Boston and never left my side, which was
That's
insane.
awesome. Shout outs to him because he got you through a really tough and
Yeah.
difficult time, I'm assuming, correct? Right?
It was
Like,
crazy. And another thing that happened was he was the first cop on my sister's scene when she died, and we never met.
really?
That's insane, right?
Yo, the way life comes into full. I'm telling you, nothing's a coincidence. I always say, like,
so crazy.
it just your life. Like they always say, like I'm a big firm believer in God, but like they say, like it's already all planned,
It's all plans,
right?
Yeah.
So like no matter what you do, you could turn here, you could turn there, it's still gonna come out the same way.
And you know, we never met. And one day we were dating.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What happened?" And I told him, and his face turned white. And I was like,
Oh, he didn't tell you. You didn't know this whole time.
We didn't know.
Oh, that's wild.
We never met each other. We didn't know each other's stories, nothing. And we didn't find out until like months later, like when he finally asked me what had happened to my sister.
Yeah.
And then I told him, and he was like, oh my God, I was the first cop on her scene. And I was just like, stop it.
You need to write a book.
I know.
Forget a podcast. I think you need a book eventually about your life because this
I
would be a
could do
great
it.
seller. Like, I'm not going to lie. It sucks that you win, but you know what? What doesn't kill us makes us
It
stronger,
makes you
right?
strong. It makes you strong. And I always hated that saying, but it does. It makes you strong. And I think I'm a very strong person. And I think perseverance is something I have, right?
Yeah.
I don't give up. I fight till but I've had to be a fighter my whole entire life.
Absolutely.
Like, I've had to do it.
You gotta have tough skin.
Yeah. And
Especially in the position you're in now.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like
I didn't know.
now,
no idea.
so you were you met your husband, right? And then from there you were still working the nightlife, correct?
So I was working at the Nightlife, at that
Okay.
time, and I'm doing here at the same time. So I was doing both.
Oh, so you were juggling.
So
Damn, you're a
I was-
hustler.
I was a
I respect
hustler,
it. I like it. I like it. So obviously, the nightlife, that's exactly how it saved your life because you stuck to it. No matter what you did, you always was still at the
I
nightlife.
was always still at the Nightlife. I think the only time I stopped doing Nightlife was when I after I had my baby. So even 9 months pregnant, I was throwing parties at Mezzo with my husband. We were
Oh, Mezzo. I like Mezzo. The outdoor space they got is really
isn't
cool.
it awesome?
Yeah.
So I was pregnant, and he was like, well, Mezzo wants us to do a night. And I was like, I don't know, babe. We're like married. We're having a kid. And he was like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll do it. So he was like, I think you should do it. You're going to be good at it. Like, you have all these friends. And I was like, all right, fine. I was 9 months pregnant. Literally have pictures of me, like big belly.
So this was like the start of it.
So-
From you switching from waitressing to something else.
to something else. So
nice.
So we threw a party there, and then I had the baby, and then that's when I stopped, and I was like, okay, no more Nightlife. This is it. We have a baby. We can't do this anymore. Like, we got to be home with.
I'm
the
gonna be
baby.
a stay-at-home mom.
That
didn't last long, right?
No, like, so I still did hair, but I just was trying to stay out of the club, and then so then I did hair for like a few years and nothing else, and.
Yeah.
My husband thinks I'm crazy because I opened this up with a few partners.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
he was like, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You're insane. We have kids.
So hold on, let me just backtrack a little bit. So you had your child, right? And then you took a little break from the nightlife, right?
Yes.
You stuck to hairstyling, which is
Yeah.
more like a 9 to 5 type of thing, right? But I'm assuming that something was missing inside of you, right? Like I gotta get back to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now you come back because we're gonna get to where you're at now. So now you come back and this is when you're coming back now for this venue right here?
Yeah, this is what I came back. Yes, for this venue.
Oh, okay. This is crazy. So you just jumped from waitressing to being the boss. That's amazing. That's what I got to drop one for that one. That's fucking insane.
I know.
Wow. But like, so I'm assuming like, obviously this didn't happen overnight, right? It probably took you a few months to like get this plan together. Cause that's actually one of my questions. Like, how did you come up with the concept of Medici Lounge, and like how long did that take for you to put the floor plan together and everything that you wanted to do where it's at now?
So it wasn't my plan, I gotta say.
Oh,
it wasn't my plan.
Right.
So
you give credit where it's due. I
give credit where it's due. It takes a team effort, and we have a great team. You know, it came with a vision from one guy who went to Alex Tommaso, who was one of my partners, and the other guy said, I want to open a nightclub. And Alex said, it's not the time. And it was like COVID and everything was crazy. And he
plastic all over the fucking place. Yeah, that was a rough time.
It was a rough time.
Wear your mask.
Oh, it was awful. It was so awful. But yeah, so he went to him and Al said no. And then the guy who owns this building went to Alex, I think a year or two later, and said, I have a building. It's been empty. I want you to do something with it. And so Alex said, okay. So he went to another friend of ours and said, it's time.
Yeah.
And then from there, he was supposed to be partners with Tommy Falco, who actually did a lot of construction in this place and made it look the way it did with another construction company as well. And Tommy said, Sue, I got a proposition for you. You want to come hear it? And I didn't know what it was about.
I had no idea.
No idea, because Tommy builds house something, and we're gonna go build houses together.
Oh, okay.
Some flips,
like some real estate type of thing.
Some real estate type stuff, right? Something, and that's what I'm going to business meeting for. So I walk in, and Alex Tommaso is sitting there, and it's top secret. I don't know where the building is. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know.
Members only type of thing, right?
So they said, "This is what we're gonna do, and do you want to be a part of it?" And I said, "Fuck yeah." Let's do it. And my husband said, what?
He was probably like, you didn't speak to me about this.
My husband said, absolutely not. You can't do this. There's no way. We're married. We have kids. We're old. Like, there's no way. Like, you know, my husband's a cop. He's like, I can't be involved in it. I'm like, you're not involved in it. Just because I want to do it.
I don't want to lose my job, right? Yeah, people getting shot in Providence. It's bad, but like, not every spot is like that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So, yeah. So he's like, I want nothing to do with it. I was like, but I want to do it. And you know what? He said, I can't stop you.
Absolutely.
You know, if you want to do it, like, I don't advise it. And I kept it secret. I didn't tell any of my family.
Right.
I didn't tell any of his family. I didn't tell any of my friends. It was like top secret for so long because I knew that everybody was going to be like,
and judging, right? Negativity. We're staying away. Look, I even said this yesterday. 2025 is all about positive vibes. No negativity.
Positive vibes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
So, yeah. So I was like, I've been in the industry for so long. And like, you know, I was in New York and I was in Vegas and I've met a lot of good people. And I've been friends with the top DJs like Boris and Tiesto. And my friend Z ran Encore, like, Encore Club.
Tiesto's a legend.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just skip over. You just threw that out there like it's DJ whoever. Like,
so, yeah. So I was crazy. Like, I know I could do it. You know, I mean, I'm friends with like, you know, this Benoit from like New York, like, you know, John Paul. They have all the DJs lined up. I'm like, so if I need to do it, I know who to call. I've been friends with 617 for years. Like, you know, I worked in the industry down there, you know, and Frankie's been on me like since I've opened up, and whatever you need to, I'll help you, you know. And I'm so thrilled and so happy to have so many people behind me. And they're like, if anybody could do it, you can. And it's emotional because I never thought that I would be at this level. And sometimes I'm just running right now, right? I don't even stop to take a look and say what I'm doing. But it's a team.
Because you're always on go mode, right?
I'm on go mode. I'm on go mode because I'm a hairstylist. I'm a mom. I'm taking care of the house. I'm a wife. And then I got this. And we're trying to do parties. And we're trying to, you know, get it going. I'm trying to take care of the staff like they're my family. So it's very busy. But it's so rewarding when I am here and I see people having fun, or they're coming up to me and they're saying, this is so awesome. We needed this.
You feel good, right? You're
I feel
like,
so good.
I'm here for a reason.
I'm here for a reason. And it was missing. Like when I was a mom, I loved being a mom. I was meant to be a mom. I always thought I was going to be a 16-year-old mom because I loved kids that much. And I was a nanny really young. I've been working since I was 12 years old, like nanny.
Wow.
So I'm a worker from natural. But I was like, I was a mom and I was but there was something missing. Like I was like, I don't feel alive. And I would tell my husband, I said, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I'm sad. Like, and it's not you, it's not the kids, but I'm just sad. And I don't know if it's my mom and I don't know if it's my sister, but I don't think it's that. And then this came into my lap and I'm alive again.
That's
so
awesome.
crazy.
That is awesome. So you guys got how long that you recently opened up? How long has this place been open up right now?
So we actually opened up the nightclub first, and that is in November. We opened up. We were supposed to open up in September, but things got held back as any construction and all kinds of stuff happened. So we did November. And then the lounge, we actually just opened up 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We're going to get into our sponsor real quick, and we'll be right back. Black Sheep Sea Moss. It'll make you want to slap your daddy.
Oh, harder, daddy.
All right, we're back, and that was a word from our sponsor. Make sure you get your Black Sheep Sea Moss from Raul Delgado, or you can hit him up on his direct page, Black Sheep Sea Moss Gel, on Instagram and all social media platforms. Now, so you guys been open. We left off at 3 weeks, correct? More or less. And what type of venues or events, I should say, do you host here?
We have so many events. Like tonight, actually tomorrow night, we have the governor here.
Wow.
And we're having a bunch of like people that he's hosting and a big event with that. But we have everything from murder mysteries. We have comedy on Thursdays. We're doing a kids character brunch that is in April.
Nice.
We have Renee from Mob Wipes coming for a Q&A.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is, I definitely got to come to that. I'm a big fan of that. That's a Mob Wives?
Yep, Mob
Oh,
Wipes.
this is cool. That's
Yes.
cool. Okay.
So we had Matt Rife was here for New Year's, which was like pretty awesome. I'm hoping he does comedy here.
Oh,
that
that's
would be so cool. But we have everything. I mean, we're open to everything. We would love to have weddings here. I think that's going to be one of our things that we want to do.
That was actually one of my questions. Are you open to like catering, like doing catering for
We
like
have it.
baby showers, weddings, stuff like that? You open to doing that?
Yeah. So
this is different.
Yep, so we can do baby showers. We can do everything. We're open to engagement parties. But yeah, our Thursdays are going to be comedy. Our Friday and Saturday we have. It depends on the DJ. We have all different DJs. So sometimes it'll be R&B, hip hop. Sometimes it's singers. So sometimes
Nice.
we have bands. We have live artists that we've been showcasing. So
Really?
we want to include art, and we want to include everyone in the city. We want to be like a cultural, inclusive place that everybody can just come in and showcase. We also had burlesque dancers the other day, which was really cool.
Oh, I gotta connect you. One of my guests was actually a burlesque dancer.
Oh,
She's
I
really
love
good.
it.
Yeah, her name's Lilo Violet.
Oh, I love
And she
it.
did the tattoo convention in Connecticut.
Yeah.
It was really good. But you know what's crazy? I was just gonna mention, you're doing something completely different. That's what's gonna set. And that was actually one of my questions. You pretty much hit it right on the nose. How is your place different from all these other nice spots? Obviously, you're doing like an all-in-one type of thing. So
Yeah.
you got a lot. Because when you think nightclub, right, you think more or less people drinking, smoking hookah, just a DJ blasting music. That's it.
is.
But now you're switching up the game.
Switching up the game.
Yeah.
We're switching up the game. I want to include everybody, or we, my partners and I,
Right.
want to include everyone from Rhode Island. We want to bring people from all different places, backgrounds, demographics. Like, we're open to everyone, right? It's just
Yeah.
be happy, be loving.
Good vibes only.
Good vibes only. Like, that's it. Like, we want to embrace, and we want you to embrace us. Like, we want to see every walk of life come through here, whether you're 65, 70, 80 years old, you're
Yeah.
2 years old, you're like 12, like 22. It depends. You know, we have a nightclub on one side, and that is more like nightclubish, like
Right.
you said. That's dancing and all that good stuff. And then on the lounge side, we have food. So we have food.
Oh, let's talk about that. So
Yes.
the food, you serve food through all your events here? Like there's always open bar, open food?
So there's always food here. The kitchen's open. And we have Chef Juan.
Nice. Shout out to Chef Juan.
Yeah,
All right.
he's amazing. But yeah, we do different types of food. So we have like pizzas, we have little bites, we have sandwiches.
Finger foods.
Yeah, finger foods, all that good stuff. And then when we have big events, we have catering companies that come in and actually do catering. So if we're doing weddings or like a politician's event or anything like that, we do that.
I like it.
We have a lot going on. We just put in a few people that are really exciting. We have some after parties here coming up.
After
pretty
parties too?
soon.
Oh, this
Yes.
is cool. Do you know exactly when or not yet?
I do, but I don't know if I'm supposed to say
Can we get
yeah
an
or
exclusive
not.
on the Jmack Experience podcast? I'm nosy. That's my job, you know? So I got to ask all these things. Just give us one at least.
Well, I know we have the film festival coming here.
Nice.
So that's one of them. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to get some big names as well. So, I mean, Medici's open to everyone. And, you know, we just want people to feel like they
Welcome.
have a home, and we want welcome. And I think that's the biggest thing. Right, my staff, which I am so proud of them, love it here.
Yeah.
And I think for me, everywhere I worked, I loved. Like I made friends with, right, and I'm still deep friends with every job I've had. From my 12, when I used to babysit at 12 years old, I still talk to that family.
Wow. So you're the type to not burn bridges.
I don't burn bridges.
Yeah,
No,
that's good.
I don't believe in burning bridges. I love everyone. And my friend said to me this weekend, he said, "You might be nicer than me." And I said, "I probably am. I'm very forgiving. Like I might get mad at certain things, but I forgive." Like
You're probably like the person that people always want to deal with them when it comes to like your employees and stuff. Like, I'd rather just talk to Sue because I don't want to talk to this other person. She's probably a little nicer, you know.
I don't know if I'm nice all the time. You know, you got to be nice, but then you also got to
Stern,
have that
stern.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah.
it depends. I don't know. I mean, I think everyone, we have like 4 partners, and they're all pretty awesome.
Right,
you know,
right.
and we all have something to give, and we all gave to Alex Tommaso. Actually, was the one that designed the room.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, he did a really good job. He said, "I just want to design it." And we said, "Okay, design it." Italia and Saja really are the ones that worked with the bar staff to get the drinks out and get the crafts out, and like, you know, just the appearance of what we bring, because we have specialty drinks and they do all this really cool stuff. So
Speaking of that, can you tell us one of your favorite specialty drinks here? If I was to come here for the first time, what would you recommend?
I like the chessboard.
All right, get the chessboard, everybody. I like it.
I like the chessboard. You can play chess while you're drinking your drink.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's different.
So I feel like so it's very different.
Yeah,
so
this
not
is
only are you coming
creative.
for a drink, but now you have something to do with your friends
Right,
while you're drinking and hanging out.
So how does that work? Because I got to speak about this. So you guys bring a whole chess game out with the drink?
Yep. So the drink
Oh,
comes
this is
out
cool.
like on a specialty like cup, and it's like right on the chessboard, and then it has all of the little like chess players.
That's cool.
And you can go ahead and have some chess games. Yeah, there's so many. There's smoky drinks. There's a little bit of everything, you know.
So like the Sugar Factory kind of vibe, like that? Like those kind of drinks?
So it has something like that, but not
Exactly
like that. I think on a more of a older
upscale
feel,
like
right? Like it's
it.
more of a more mature feel.
Right.
But yeah, we do have it. Like we have like some bourbons that come out that are smoky, and
Absolutely.
whiskeys and all that good stuff. So it's not so like sugary drinks.
This
you
is
know?
all class here, right? Opulent lifestyle. Like, don't come here in a hoodie and some Timbs, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Don't be wearing a fitted in and no hats.
Yes.
We're keeping it old school with no hats,
so,
right?
Like, I mean, I'm okay with a hat. I mean, as long as it's like, you know, an upscale hat.
Dress to impress, dress to impress.
I want you to dress to impress. We want you to dress to impress.
Act your age.
You know what it is? I mean, I know right now it's not the time that people like dress. Like everybody likes to kind of wear whatever they want.
Yeah.
But it makes you feel good when you dress nice,
Yeah.
right? And, like you feel good, you look good. You may pick up a couple of people, bring them home. I don't know.
Get a couple
whatever you gotta
numbers.
do, get a couple numbers. But you know, you don't have to be in a suit and tie or like a button down. You can wear a t-shirt, but just look good, right? Like don't wear raggedy sneakers and don't wear a do rag on your head. Like
Don't look like you're gonna mow the lawn.
Yeah.
Fucking. This is a nice spot. Come looking right. Represent the place the way it should
represent
be.
the place
Right?
the way it should be.
How
yeah.
about food? What do you recommend for food? What's like one of your favorite dishes?
Oh my God, I love the pizzas are so yummy. Oh my God, the pastrami pizza. And
that
for
sounds good.
Brunch, oh my God.
Delicious.
It is the crab Benedict.
Ooh.
Oh, on fire. It is so good. I don't even eat like crab cakes.
Yeah.
And it's a crab cake, but it's like, it like melts in your mouth. Like it's just
Really?
like so delicious. Yeah, it's really good.
See, I'm not big into seafood, but I might have to try that.
Yeah, no,
That's-
it's really good. It's
that
really good.
sounds
And it's
good.
stuffed mushrooms too. I'm obsessed with the stuffed mushrooms. Oh my God, so good.
Now, what about like I was gonna ask you too, the music that is played here. Like, what's your favorite genre of music overall?
So for me, I'm a house girl.
You like house music?
I'm obsessed
Nice.
with house. I love it. That's what makes me so happy.
Yeah.
But I do like it all. I grew up with R&B, right? So
Yeah.
112.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, obviously.
R&B. Like I love it. Like I can listen to it all day. 90s, like. Oh my God, give me some Biggie, give me some Jay-Z.
80s is good too.
Oh my God. Yeah, I like it all. Honestly, my husband says, doesn't matter what music it is. She hears music, she's happy and
Yeah,
she's dancing,
yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
it just puts a smile on my face. So I can like anything from like Elvis Presley.
Yeah, you
So,
take
like,
it back.
I
See,
take it
I'm the
back.
same way. That's so crazy. I think like
Yeah.
it's crazy how we're connecting here, but I love all types. Even the
Yeah.
Beatles, I listen to
Yeah,
everything. Jimi
everything.
Hendrix,
Yes.
all types of shit. As long
Yeah.
as it's good music,
Yeah,
right?
I even listen to Portuguese and Spanish music.
Exactly,
The other
exactly.
day I was listening to French. I didn't know I would like French music, but it was
Yeah,
good.
it's good,
I was
right?
like, what is this? Yeah.
They even have Japanese music now because I have Apple Music. You can listen to all over the world type of genre music. It's amazing. It sounds good. As long as it sounds good.
Exactly.
So who would you like to see here? Like who would be ideal for you? Like as far as DJ wise, that you'll be like, wow, I can't believe this person's in the building right now.
You really want to know?
Who?
Oh my God, John Summit.
John Summit?
I would love to have a John
What about
Summit.
like I'm a big Calvin Harris
I
fan.
love Calvin
He's
Harris.
fucking
Oh
dope.
my God, I just remember in Vegas dancing on the table at the pool party
Yeah.
at MGM. The best time ever. I was like, yes, give it to me. Oh my
Yeah.
God, so good. Yes, I love him. But you know, some of my favorites that are kind of more local. that
Yeah, who are your
I'm
favorite right
obsessed
now? Man.
Is Will Trahan.
Nice.
I
Shout
love
outs to
my
him.
Will.
Nice with
Oh,
it.
he is awesome. He can break it down. Boris from New York is one of my
Nice.
favorites. Yes. I did love Eric Murillo. I'm sad that he passed away, but
Eric
he was my
Murillo,
favorite.
yeah.
Every time he was out anywhere, I would have to go see him. He was like one of my favorites, bringing it down. But there's so many. I love Gio. Gio is our resident DJ
Shout outs to
here.
Gio. I like
And
it.
he does all our bookings.
Rocks the house really
He
good.
rocks the house so good.
Yeah.
He's amazing. If I'm going,
I went to Vegas to see Paulie D. What about DJ Paulie D?
Paulie
You
D is
consider having him?
awesome. We're hoping
He's
he
dope.
comes here.
He's
We're
dope.
hoping that we get Paulie D.
Yeah.
Paulie D actually worked for some of the people that are in our scene,
see?
and when he first started out.
Yeah.
He actually worked with some of us. They were the ones that brought him in. So we're
Yeah.
hoping that we can get him in. I used to work at Prov with Biggie,
Oh.
who is he was his boy when they were in
Yeah,
Vegas
yeah.
and stuff like that. So yeah, so we're hoping that we have Paulie D.
Let's put it in the air right now. DJ Paulie D, we need you to come DJ at Medici Lounge. He's awesome. I'm going to be honest because I know him more from the Jersey Shore tip.
Yeah.
'Cause remember, I came here from New York.
Yeah.
And then when I started watching Jersey Shore, and then I realized people like, I know him. I grew up with him. Blah, blah. He used to DJ on the hill all the time. Blah, blah. And I was like, oh, shit, that's crazy. And it just so happens I was scrolling through my Instagram. It's like maybe after like a year after COVID, and he was DJing in Vegas. I went all the way to Vegas just to see him DJ.
That's
He had a dope
awesome.
show.
That's
I'm not even gonna lie. He's
I
really
love it.
good.
Listen,
Yeah.
I give him props. I mean, right, coming from little old Rhode
Yeah,
Island,
Johnston,
making it
right?
so hot. I mean, he did it, and he's still doing it.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah,
still
yeah,
doing it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
good for you, man.
Yeah, that's
I
dope.
love success stories. I hope to see more success stories coming from Rhode Island.
Now, how long did it take, more or less, like from the idea when you had that meeting, and then to where we're at now? Like, was this like a year, 2 years? Like, what was the process?
So I don't even know before I came into hand. I feel like they already had the building, but we're kind of thinking about the ideas of what they wanted to do. But when I came into hand, I want to say it took almost a year to open up. Yeah, I mean, probably like 8 months to a year. Yeah, like we had construction, and then we had to stop, and then we had to start. And you know, it's a hustle. It's a lot of work, and everything's different in this room. We really redid the whole entire room and totally changed it. In the club room too, we took down, we demolished the floor, started over, fixed all the VIP areas. You know, there's some stuff that still looks the same, but there's stuff that we really changed. So it took a long time.
How can people contact you to do catering if they want to book it, you know, stuff like that? Because we got to promote it. You know,
Oh my
we're here
God.
to promote. So
Yes.
can they like email you, hit you on Instagram? How can people contact you?
Absolutely. I mean, you can always hit us on our email. You can hit us on our Instagram. We have a Facebook page. You know, we have our number out there too. I give my number out to everyone too. So, you know,
I wouldn't recommend
wherever
doing
you
that,
are,
but
I know. Yeah. So I'm like, just call us.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see everyone. booking
get
it.
your ass down here to Medici.
Listen, we could be open 7 days a week. If you want to be open 7 days a week, let's do it. You know,
Yeah.
right now I think we're open Mondays. Starting next week, we'll be open Mondays, Thursdays, Friday, Saturday, and then Sundays when we have special parties, we'll be open.
Nice.
And we're hoping that we can have a Sunday party. Well, actually, we'll be open Sunday because we have Sunday brunch.
I was going to speak on that. So the brunch, how
Yeah.
does that work? Any
So-
specials that people should know about?
Yep. So we're gonna do champagne brunches. That's what they're called. And
Nice.
we're trying to bring all different DJs from the area, right? We want everyone to feel included in
Right,
the
right.
space, and we're trying to give everyone a chance to come do their thing. Valentina is doing the 30th, which is so
Nice.
excited. Sean Medina is actually having a women empowerment on the 23rd, which is
Sean
great.
Medina's good. He's been around for a while.
I love Sean Medina.
Yeah. Shout outs to him.
Awesome. He's good. Yeah. And we have Quahog Creative helping us out too. And I love Ed and Lupe. They're like one of my favorite people in the whole wide world.
Nice.
And we've just been working with a lot of different people. Like there's just been all these different just event coordinators that coming in and helping us out. And we're trying to like bring it all together and gives Rhode Island somebody to show, I want the space to be what it used to be when we were younger in our 20s. So when I grew up here, there was clubs on every single street here. It was the Roxy,
it was booming.
The Prov, it was Metropolis, it was Coliseum, it was Barry's, and we went out hopping to every single one, right? The streets in downtown were mobbed,
flooded,
good-looking people,
flooded,
and everybody was coming from New York and Boston and Connecticut, all over, right? And we had all big DJs, like that were coming in, and this room right here, I came here when it was Metropolis. Like
I was gonna ask, what was this before Medici? Metropolis?
It was Ultra. So it was Metropolis, and then it was Ultra.
I used to come here. Wow, you bring me back.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so and this has been here for a very long time. It's just been empty for a little bit, and then I was speaking to someone who said that before Metropolis, he owned this place and it was a club. And I was like, wow, like holy moly, like it's been going, So I'm hoping we can, bring it back like that.
Bring it back to life.
I want to include everybody in the city, right? I want you to come here, but I want you to feel, if you want to go there and check it out,
go next door.
And then come back. Go to the rooftop and then come back.
The real definition of club hopping.
Go, let's get downtown hopping again, right? And I think a lot of people are scared to come downtown. That's what I hear.
Really?
Oh my God, it's crazy. Like I have clients and they're like, I'm scared to go downtown. I'm like, it is so good downtown.
This is like Manhattan. I always say this is the Manhattan of Rhode Island right here.
And it's so
cool.
safe. There's nothing going on. Like honestly, we need people to come and hang downtown and support all our local businesses because that's the only way we're going to stay alive.
Exactly.
Right? And so you want to bring business and you want to bring revenue into the city. Like we want New York to come. We want Boston. We want Connecticut because you know what? That's going to give it to the families that need it, right?
Exactly.
So those low income families that are struggling, we need to give them jobs. And the only way to do it is to bring people in.
Exactly.
So please help me get this
I like that. Please.
Let's get this downtown area booming.
Fuck all that. Let's not be so humble. Let's make this the #1 night spot in New England. That's what we're doing. We're gonna make this the #1 night spot because this is a beautiful place. Like I can't keep saying it enough. Now, what's like your process more or less? Like when you want to do these special events, like is it you that comes up with these ideas or is it you and your team? I'm assuming the team effort, right?
It's the team effort. I always say there's no I in team, right? There's no I. It's team. I am Team Go. I've always been Team Go since I was a little girl. As you know, like I'm really family oriented. And so this is my team. This is my family, right? And I can't do it without them and they can't do it without me. Like I need Alex, I need Saja, I need Italia. I need all of my staff, Kristen, I need Gio, I need the cleaning lady.
Starts from the bottom, right?
Starts from the bottom, right? And I need the liquor reps. I need everybody. Like we can't do it alone. And honestly, it's a team effort. It's outside people bringing events. It's inside people bringing events. And it's creative minds just thinking together like, wow, we want to see that. And I mean, I have some really cool stuff in my head that I want to do, but I need funding.
Yeah, it's a lot, right?
So it's a lot. It's really expensive. So I'm hoping that like as we get busier, you're going to see just better and better entertainment. And hopefully I can get some like, good, like, I don't know. I don't even know where to start to get sponsorships and to do stuff, but I'm hoping that people will help me and like teach me how to do certain things because I'm new to this.
Yeah,
right?
Kickstarter.com.
Kickstarter.com.
There.
Yeah, okay.
Kickstarter.com. They fund like ideas and people like yourself that are entrepreneurs. And,
I love that.
Yeah, definitely check that out.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're here to help each other. We're from the same city, right?
I love that. Yeah. So
I love it. I love it.
We're hoping. I would love to see this event be like a New York spot.
Yeah.
Like I used to go to Sound Factory.
Oh man, that's another level. It's such another level.
Those dancers, like you would just stop dancing because you would watch the dancers dance.
All
and the
night.
shows that they created was like insane. Like people in stilts hanging from the freaking like ceilings.
Yeah, it's wild.
It was wild. Like the makeup, the hair, like I want to wow people like that. Like I want people to be like, I want to go there because I don't know what they're gonna do next. Like I want to see what they're doing.
I gotta be there.
I gotta be there.
I can't miss this event.
And that DJ was so good that I gotta go back because I need to go listen to what they're gonna play next.
Exactly.
Like my best nights were like oh my God, that song was so good. Like he closed that out and I just want to go back. I'm not ready to go to sleep yet.
Exactly. That used to be me. I'll be the guy saying, hey, the club's closed, buddy. It's over? I don't want the night to end.
One more song. Yes, that was me. And that's what I want. That's what I want. I want it for Rhode Island. I want it for us. I want us. I think coming out of COVID, right, we were so sheltered and so by ourselves, and it was so hard to get to socialization again. And some people still are having hard time socializing.
I know.
And the phone took over our lives.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It took over.
It sucks.
And you still see a lot of people like head in the phone, and I want people to be. And you know what I gotta say about this?
It's funny. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, but I gotta talk about
I don't see
this.
that here.
Yeah. Oh, you don't?
I don't see that here. People are having fun when they're
The phone's down.
The phone is down.
That's what I was gonna say. So you go out. This is why I don't go out nowadays. We were talking about this before we started. Like you go out, you spend all this money, right? But then everyone's like this, especially like I'm Puerto Rican, so our people's all you see is this in the club all night.
Yeah. No.
Like, bro, put the fucking phone. Nobody even dances no more. I'm from this. Yo, when I used to go out clubbing, my shirt used to be ripped, sweaty, like makeup all over it. Like, it was a blast. Like, now, girls, you go up to girls, you want to dance. They're like, nah, I'm just going to sit here. On it.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's like, what are we doing here? Why am I going to spend all this money to just sit in a fucking table and Snapchat all day?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, it's not like that. I've been walking around here and they're dancing. And they're dancing and they're having fun and the phones are down and they're socializing and they're talking and they're like calling me and saying, Sue, I had so much fun. Like, thank you. Thank you, Medici. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Like, whether you know me, you know Alex, you know Atalia or Saja, like whoever it is. And even Kristen and Gio, it's like, it takes a team to do it and we're doing it. And I'm hoping that it gets better and better. We are new. So like, forgive us if it's not exactly what you're
It's not going to be perfect.
But we're trying. And I really hope that you come here and you say, I'm not a customer. Right. I'm a guest. Yeah. Right? I'm a guest.
I'm VIP.
I'm VIP. Yeah. Yes, Medici. You are VIP, Medici.
This is so cool. This is so cool. Now, not everything is always up. You know, there are downs. So I want to talk about some of the downsides of being a business owner. Now, like, what are some of the unexpected challenges that you face here at Medici Lounge? Like, I'm sure you have them, like plenty of them actually.
Ask me that?
Yeah, we gotta ask, because not, you know, for people out there, let's say someone out there wants to become a club owner, right? We don't want to give them, we want to give them both sides of the story, no? So
it's hard.
It's not easy, right?
It's not easy. I had no idea. So my whole thing of coming into this was I wasn't supposed to work it. I was just putting in money and I was going to be a silent partner. Yeah. And I was like, that's what I told my husband. I said, babe, I'm not going to be there. I'm going to give them the money and like I'll pop in here.
I'm going to collect the check.
I'm going to collect the check. He goes, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that works.
We'll see how that works. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not happening like that. But I do love it. So that's why it's rewarding. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of creativity. I mean, you are in it from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. Your phone is ringing and there's sometimes I have 130 text messages on my phone.
Oh my Lord.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, oh my God, right? Like, with like what's going on, is the liquor in, do we have money to, you know, do this? Or how much money do we have to pay for this? Like, you know, and it's a lot because you want to include everyone and you want to bring all these people in, but it costs a lot.
Absolutely.
And I'm not rich. I wish I was.
Sometimes you're taking a loss at the end of the day, right?
I mean, physically, I mean, we're not making money right now because, you know, we're a new business. It takes a long time and, you know, we're not seeing it, but we're giving back to our community. And I don't think we're doing it because we're trying to make the money. Like, obviously, if we make money, we would love
it comes
to,
with it.
But we're doing it because we legit love Providence.
You love it, yeah.
And we love music and we love the industry and we really love people and we want to give back, like,
Absolutely.
you know, and I think it's such a gift to see people happy again because people weren't, you know, and they were so depressed and so sad and they were losing themselves and they didn't even know how to talk to each other anymore. Yeah. I didn't know how to
people
talk to
always
people.
Nowadays text me.
Yeah.
Can you pick up the fucking phone
Nobody
and give me a
picks up the
2-minute
phone.
call?
Yeah,
that shit aggravates me. Like, it really does. Like, I'm a caller. I'll be calling it like, why is this guy calling me? I grew up in the 90s, bro. Like, I'm not used to this bullshit. I mean, I've been getting used to it now, but like, it's tough. But that's what I wanted to highlight on. Like, obviously not to downplay anything about being a business owner, but like, being that you're putting so much work and effort, the least people can do is show up.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. I mean, I would love it. We're doing it for a purpose, and we're doing it for you, you know. It's not just us, it's for the public, right? And we really want you to have a place that you can go and say, I had a good time and I forgot about what's going on in my life. Whether, like, maybe you don't have any problems like I do. Obviously, I've had a million. But maybe you just had a bad day at work, or maybe, you know, your child was driving you a little crazy.
Yeah, you need a break.
Or maybe your husband's driving you a little crazy, or maybe your parents, or whatever it is. Or you're just celebrating, right? Come celebrate. Celebrate having that raise. Celebrate getting engaged. Celebrate your birthday.
Getting them taxes.
Yeah, get them taxes. You know, celebrate the little wins, right? Whatever it is that it is. We don't celebrate enough.
Exactly.
We don't celebrate enough. I think now it's all like, we're so fast paced, and all we think about is tomorrow. What do we got to do tomorrow? What we got to do tomorrow? What's going on? And I have 100 things to do, and I can't do it because I have. No, we need to stop.
Make time for yourself.
You need to make time for yourself, and you need to heal yourself. And the way you heal yourself is to make yourself happy. And whether it's socializing, having a drink, listen to music, going for a walk, whatever it is, like, I think for me and most people, you need people to be happy.
Absolutely.
Right? I think to be happy, like, you need to be around other folks. And, like, it's so empowering to, like, be loved. And I'm a kisser. I'm a hugger. I'm Portuguese. My mom, she was the most loving person in the whole wide world. And no matter what happened in our lives, like, whatever trauma was going on, I never not felt my mother's love. And anyone that you talk to will say, your mom was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and my mom had some demons. Like, she went through a lot of stuff, but she, even at her worst moments, was the most amazing mom I could ever say. And she danced and she sang.
So
and
that's where you get it from.
Yeah.
Really?
She loved it. Like, you know what? She was like, you know what? Like, I'm depressed, I'm sad, but, like, you know what? I got to make my kids happy.
Absolutely.
And so I got to be happy. And you know what? She would drag us to every Portuguese event, and we would be there. And you know what? That was healing for her, and now it's healing for me. And it was just, it was life, right? That's how I grew up. And I think we all need to get back to that. Don't worry about what you're going to have to do tomorrow. Don't worry. Like, yeah, you have 20 things on your list. Go through 5, right? And say, I did 5, and I'm going to freaking accomplish that. Yes, all right, and I did it damn well. And tomorrow's another day. I'll do the other 5.
And the bills are going to be there regardless. You know, sometimes I'm one of those people
always
sometimes, if I go out, I'm going to spend money. Like, I think I want to just stay home. Like,
that's how
you end up
it
spending on
goes.
some other bullshit. Yeah.
You know what you spend it on? On Amazon.
Yeah.
You spend it on Facebook, on those ads. So no matter what you're doing, you're spending it.
Exactly.
But are you spending it the right way? Are you spending it where you're going to be happy, or are you spending it where you're actually going to be more depressed because you're buying something you don't really need?
And it's not fulfilling you.
And it's not fulfilling you. But if you go and you socialize with somebody and you meet somebody new, and you say, damn, that person was awesome that I met. And then you're going to say, I feel good.
And you
right?
created a memory.
And you created a memory. Yes.
That's awesome. We had a great conversation. Now, you know, we'll be wrapping it up shortly. Is there anything that you would like to promote that I might have missed or that I didn't cover?
What I like to promote? I mean, we have so many different events coming up. High Society on Mondays are having an event on Mondays. It is
420 friendly?
It's 420 friendly.
I like
they
it.
do have food and some infused stuff. That's going to be on Mondays. And you do have to become a member with them to come in and stuff like that. So we have that. Thursdays, we have our comedy shows. Comedy, what heals more than comedy?
Oh,
right?
comedy's the best.
Comedy is the best.
Laughter.
I can do a comedy, laughter every single day. So every Thursday we have comedy. Fridays, I'm hoping to be bands here on Fridays. Right now we have DJs and sometimes bands, or we have pop-up singers.
Nice.
So, but I think eventually it'll be more of a band thing. We have Saturdays, we have DJs on both rooms, pop-up singers again. We have jazz. We have violinists. We have saxophone players. We have live art going on. We have vendors, like somebody was, we had making custom hats and stuff with patches, which was really cool. What else do we have?
Sip and paint type of thing?
Yeah,
we
we did sip and paint.
That's cool.
We're having a medium come over. Actually, that's going to be here. We have Frank Santos coming.
Nice.
There's so many things that we're going to offer.
So just check out, you have a website?
We have a website.
What's the website?
It's MediciPVD.com. Yeah, come check out the website. Check out our Instagram pages. Follow us. Our Facebook page. We put all of our pictures up on Facebook as well.
Nice.
We do have one for the lounge. We have one for the club side as well.
What's the page again? So people that are watching.
The
Facebook and the Instagram.
So the Facebook is Medici PVD.
Nice.
And then the one on Instagram is Medici Lounge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
I am a firm believer that everything I went through got me here today, from being a little girl, dealing with my dad being schizophrenic as well, and my sister's depression growing up, and just everything, being around my family being musicians, and my uncle literally singing every single weekend, brought me here. It really brought me here. And then working in the nightclub, and people I dated, my friends that I became friends with, just the industry of what I've been into my whole life. Yes, that brought me here, and it gave me the passion to do it. And I feel alive. And I love doing it. And I hope that I can continue doing this for a long time for people. And I hope that, they find the true love in it. Like I found the true love in it. And that they say, you know what? I had the most amazing time, and I met the most amazing people in that place, and I created these great friendships I've created in the past. I'm friends with everyone from every night industry or
building relationships is big.
I built so
right?
many relationships from it, and I've traveled the world because of it. I've traveled to Cabo. I went to Paris for it. I went to Portugal. I went everywhere just to go see DJs, right? To go to a nightclub. Who goes for a nightclub?
That's different.
Did,
we did. I did that too.
Yeah,
I went to Vegas for a whole week for Pauly D. Who does that really?
We do it. Yeah, Vegas is one of my favorite places on earth. I've seen so many good artists.
I gotta go back.
Miami, WMC next week. Oh my God, amazing. Ibiza is next on my list. I would love to make it to Ibiza.
Ibiza's nice too.
Yeah, I would love that.
Now, any advice out there for those who may be experiencing the same situations that you went through or are going through at the moment?
You got to find relief, right? And you got to find what gets you out of that darkness, right? And for me, it was nature, because I walked and I needed to go and see the ocean or the river, and that healed me, and music healed me. And so I found myself where my family's Portuguese, they said, you can't go dancing. Your sister died. Your mom died.
You're over here celebrating after your sister died?
You gotta wear black. And
how dare you?
Yeah, and I was it's not that I'm celebrating, it's that I need to fulfill myself, and I need to find that strength again. And it gave me strength, within, the music, and within the friendships, and within just letting go. Just let go of life. You need to.
Absolutely.
And that's life is going to happen, and what's supposed to happen will happen. Yeah, you do have to take steps to get there.
Absolutely.
It doesn't fall in your lap that easily. But I believe that whoever's supposed to go into your life, and whatever you're supposed to get into, if you are open to it, it will happen. But heal yourself. Healing is the most important thing.
Well said. I love that. Now, any last words or special shout outs you would like to mention before we sign off?
Special shout outs to you.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh
my God,
honor.
this was so awesome.
Thank you.
A creative, call Creative, because
Shout
he's the one who hooks me up with
Absolutely.
you as well. And my partners, who we all work really, really hard. And sometimes you butt heads, and sometimes you love each other.
Yeah.
And we're family. I love you. And thank you for everybody that has come through this door and has supported us, and that is still coming through the door. And I know a lot of people are saying, I want to make it. And I know it's hard with your kids, but get a sitter. Come, you'll love it,
Yeah.
And, hopefully we'll do good things. And I am just thankful for God for bringing me here and for putting me where I'm supposed to be. And I hope that he just, keeps on showing me the ropes and where to go.
Oh, you're going to keep doing wonderful things. Medici Lounge, episode 75, Suzy Ashworth. Thank you so much for your time. We're signing out the Jmack Experience Podcast. Gra!
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.
This Medici, which was Alex's vision as well, because the club is the club, and it's completely different from this room. So when you walk back there, you're like, whoa, you wouldn't even know this is back there. Or you come through this room, you don't realize that the club's there, and it looks so different.
Gotcha. What about this wall right here? What's over here?
So that's the Medici family. That's all of the ancestors, the aunts, the uncles, the brothers and sisters, all that good stuff.
Okay. Oh, this is cool. So this is not just a name that you came up with. This actually has some history behind it.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing. All right, cool. So then this is, I'm assuming, obviously, this is the grand entrance, correct?
For the lounge. So we have a lounge entrance and we have a club entrance. So this is the lounge.
This is the lounge. And then now we're going to the club.
Yep, and then we can go to the club.
This is the bar area, I'm assuming,
Yep,
right?
so that's the bar area.
That's the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. This is awesome. And you guys are open what days again?
So we'll be doing Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yes, and then this is the kitchen over there, and then you can walk through these doors.
Yes, I remember this spot very vividly. This is-
This is the club.
so for people that are watching, this is the old Ultra Lounge from back in the day. If you were around for that, it was a great time.
Yep, and
But they're
before
bringing
that
it
was
back.
topless, yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing it back. Oh, this is the DJ area? Beautiful.
We have all LED screens and stuff that come on, and they go with the music and stuff and lighting.
Nice. This is awesome. Oh my God, this is so cool. We're really behind the scenes. We're behind the scenes at Medici Lounge, recently opened up. Now, these are your VIP
Those
areas?
are my VIP areas. and
Nice.
then on top will be VIP areas as well.
Oh, wait, let's do floor for floor. So, you know what? We'll go from the top and go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now we don't have too much on the top right now because we've moved it for a party in there. But
Oh,
we'll
okay.
go up there.
Yeah, let's take a stroll. I'm just doing, behind a walkthrough for people that are coming. And this will be good too, because now when people come, like, see this video, they say, "Oh, that's how it looks. That's
Yeah,
pretty
So
cool."
this is gonna have like all high top tables
Right.
and stuff and chairs, so you can hang it back up here. All couches over here. We move it around as we have parties and stuff like that. But
Right,
yeah,
right. So you're gonna have like separate VIPs up here too eventually.
Yeah. So there's
Okay.
usually like 6 VIPs up here as well. So there's tables over there. And then there's this over here. So this is more of like if you really want to be like more private. And
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
mix it up.
Exclusivity, right?
Exclusivity. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. So now this is another bar area, correct?
Yep. So this is the bar area for the club sign.
Nice. And the club is open till what time?
2 o'clock.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
And you open at what, 9? I want to say.
So the club opens at 10, but
10.
the lounge opens at 7.
Oh, nice.
And then the brunch is usually 1 o'clock.
So basically, they could like work their way from the lounge. I like the concept. So the lounge is open.
Yeah.
Work your way from the chill at the lounge from 7 or whatever. Come over here and get your groove on.
Come eat,
I like it.
have a couple of drinks on the lounge. You want to go and really dance, come over here. Or you can really dance over there because everybody dances over there as well. The music's so good on both rooms. And it's such a vibe in both rooms. So, I mean, people tend to go back and forth. It's just different, you know.
And what's back there? Is that like another?
We can just walk right into the lounge this way, and then we have our end up at Medici sign.
Oh, more bathrooms. Okay,
More
cool.
bathrooms over there.
Oh, this is cool. You guys are getting the behind the scenes. We're here at Medici Lounge. This is awesome. Make sure you hit them up, contact them. The Facebook page again. I mean, the Instagram. What's the social media? Medici Lounge, right?
Yep, Medici Lounge, and then Medici PVD as well.
Nice.